Okay.
So you're home crowd, are you? Universal?
Yes, home crowd, New York. So you
Is
guys,
you're going to be asking us about our room service bills?
not
Okay,
right
fine.
now, maybe if there's time. If there's time.
How can a film cost $36.99? Forget it.
You guys, is it true you describe this as a love letter to Steven Spielberg?
Yes.
And why is that? And
It is in many ways a love letter to Steven Spielberg, probably at the top of the list, but also all science fiction cinema and alien movies, and you know, this is very much the child of science fiction cinema. You know, there's a lot of references to other films, and if you're a fan of science fiction, it'll appeal to you. If not, there's still a very good story and a lot of funny jokes in it that will appeal to you as well. Nick.
so you guys start the real adventure kind of starts when the guys go to Comic-Con. Is this something you did, and did you go on a cross-country trip yourself to get some ideas?
We did. We've been to Comic-Con many times, and we're big fans. And we got an RV, and we drove it from Los Angeles up to northeastern Wyoming, and then down to Colorado as part of our. That's the only research we did, really. That's all we did.
We realised very quickly we had to know what we were talking about, and we had to see the country for ourselves. You know, we'd been all over America, but only airport to airport. And when you drive, you suddenly get an idea of the distances involved and the extraordinary majesty of the landscape.
I mean, Chicago O'Hare is a nice airport, but it's not like the Grand Canyon. You know, there's
Not anymore.
a difference.
Not since they filled that hole in.
So Paul's not exactly like the take me to your leader kind of alien. Tell me what makes him different in movies, at least.
Paul has been on Earth for about 60 years, so he's more human really than Graeme and Clive are. He's kind of the least alien person in the movie. He's been hanging out. He's been, advising the government and filmmakers and just
Not just the government.
Not just the government. Cut to. So he's like a sort of naturalized Earthling, really, even though he's from a different planet. And in the tradition of characters like sort of Ferris Bueller, he kind of affects everybody around him, but remains constant himself.
Yeah.
Right. And when you guys wrote this, did you have these actors in mind, these comedians, and were you?
We just kind
We were
of
saddled
wanted
with them.
to get the best people we could, and we were in a very nice position that after Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, the script that we write and send out potentially was read by those actors that we wanted, and we were very fortunate enough that we got the best people for the job.
We also had Greg Matola on board as well, who's got a great back catalogue, and his calling cards being Superbad and Day Trippers and the rest of it.
I think everyone just wanted to work with Greg, to be honest.
That it was nice to be able to take that package to them, and so we were extremely lucky with our cast. I mean, we got like the cream of the crop, which made us honestly on set talk to each other like, we've got to really step up our game.
Yeah, every day we'd say we really need to bring the heat today,
Otherwise we're going to look silly.
And the voice, Seth Rogen being the voice, makes all the. I mean, that changes everything.
Absolutely. I genuinely forget he's in it sometimes because I see Paul and I see Paul. I don't hear or see Seth. He did such a lovely job. He listened to a lot of Neil Young talking, and he just has this lovely, warm, kind of gravelly voice, which is everything we wanted for the character. I'm a big fan of Seth.
Great, thank you.
Thank
Wrapping
you.
it up. Neil Young, I didn't think of that. Wow.